Hey there guys, thanks for tuning in to another video here with me at Cryptocurrency Australia. Now this video is an interview that was done last week. The CEO of Cypher reached out and wanted to do an interview with me and asked me some questions about my own kind of personal investment thesis, how I've allocated kind of my crypto holdings and some details around that. So we go right into that and kind of, you know, the time horizon I have and how I've kind of got different portfolios set up with different time horizons and my rationale behind that and some of my other thinking around how I kind of put things together. So it was pretty interesting. It's not some things that are really talked about that often on this channel. So I do think that, you know, if you've been following me in this channel for a while, that you're probably going to get some value out of it. So this is just a copy of that interview that we did last week between myself and Emmie Chang. Now her platform, Cypher, is in development at the moment. It's going to offer kind of professional grade crypto investments, so you're going to be able to buy crypto from the exchange from exchanges within the app, and it's also going to offer things like institutional investment research as well. So it's currently in, you can currently join the waitlist. It's up to 10,000 people who have joined already. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link down in the description below. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmie, CEO of Cypher, and here I have Beau from Cryptocurrency Australia here talking to us about his investment ethos and why he thinks we should all be buying crypto. So Beau, tell me a little bit about yourself and your background.
Sure. Oh, well, thanks, Emmie. Emmie. So my background is before crypto. I've been in crypto for close to pretty much bang on 2 years now. So prior to this, I was in project program management. I was managing portfolios of projects. I did new technology development work as well. So I was involved in kind of really technical new technologies and trying to implement them in existing networks and frameworks and coming up with standards and operational procedures and everything around that. So that kind of work was very challenging, but it gave me a mindset of disseminating the good information from the bad and getting people together, and also identifying opportunities with technology as well. So I was also an investor at the same time. Finance was really interesting. I'd just come off finishing my engineering degree, and the concept of money, probabilities, statistics was just kind of fascinating. So I started getting involved with investment, and yeah, made my first crypto purchase around March 2017, and you know, started Cryptocurrency Australia, and it's all just kind of gone from there.
Super cool. So that was sort of like before all the hype. So why do you think people should invest in crypto?
Well, it's a very nascent asset. So for us that have been here for a while, it's easy to forget just how new this is. But you have kind of multiple, I guess, reasons for getting involved. It's a huge value proposition in short. So existing assets at the moment, so we've got, you know, stocks, existing securities, property. Crypto statistically is between, I believe, 90 to 95% uncorrelated with existing assets. So if you really want to dive into like portfolio management and getting into the numbers, cryptocurrencies is a risk offset. So you can offset risk, even given how volatile cryptocurrency is. You can offset the risk of an existing portfolio by having some allocation to cryptocurrencies. Coming back to the nascent asset part, so I look at like kind of non-tangible indicators from information around there to tell us where we are in terms of cryptocurrency's adoption. We are still, even today, having negative comments from significant world leaders or company executives that have a lot of reach. That to me is an indicator that this is still so new. The disruption is challenging existing mindsets and philosophies. But when we look on the other side, when we look at the supporters of crypto and blockchain, there are immense supporters, people starting to get behind this. I mean, we just have to look at Barked, which has Microsoft and Starbucks on board. We have to look at Jack Dorsey and Twitter, CEO of Square. That's you know, put on Twitter that he's going to implement lightning payments within the merchant app. So it's clear crypto's going places, but we are like day one of what is going to be a very long and exciting journey. So I think why you should get involved, why not? You know, risk to reward. This is a huge reward potential. Risk is still there, but I think you're crazy if you don't get involved in some way.
No, that's really cool. I mean, I'm obviously super interested in crypto. Most of my portfolio is in it. How much percentage of your investment portfolio do you think you hold in crypto?
So I have probably between So yeah, it's a little bit difficult because I have multiple kind of baskets, but I have probably on my total assets anywhere between 30 to 40%. So that is significant, but that's because I have deep conviction from understanding this space over 2 years of research.
And you have knowledge because you're running it, you're in the media space, you have background on it. So let's go back. This is really fun for me to ask. What was your first crypto and when did you buy it? You said March 2017, and what price was it?
Yeah, so it was Ethereum and it was around $80. And I found out about it because I was at work and there was a lot of, I think I had a subscription to Business Insider or something, and they were talking about this thing called Ethereum that had gone up, you know, however many %,000s in the last 6 months. And I just was absolutely blown away about what is this thing, Ethereum, how bizarre is this name? What is it called? And then, you know, the journey started there. It was a deep rabbit hole and it's still going down.
Amazing. So when you look at March, did you sell when it went to like $1,000 or $1,400, or what did you do with it for all this time?
No. So probably 98 to 99% of my portfolio I've never sold. I've just dollar cost averaged and accumulated the whole time over 2 years. Amazing.
So, I mean, when you think of it, a lot of people think, oh my gosh, I've missed the boat. It was $1,400 and now it's $135, or actually $139, I just checked today. When we look at $80 for $139, we're talking about 2 years. It's about 65% return. That's amazing. What other asset in your portfolio, I mean, do you have any standard securities or anything that has that type of return?
Not that kind of return. We're kind of lucky here that property's been pretty good in Australia, but you're still not going to get that kind of gain in that short amount of time. And I think it's something important to note as well that yes, the price did get really high, but that was a speculative bubble. What's going to happen next as we go along the next few years is we're going to have real fundamental utility value that's going to start to apply to these cryptos. When we have literally thousands of applications, for example, built on Ethereum and then on layer 2 scaling solutions like Plasma, I think it's going to be some very exciting times ahead. So I think, you know, yes, the price was really high. It has come down significantly, but like you mentioned, still just over a 2 year time horizon, we still have a significant ROI.
So what's your time horizon? Do you have a number that you think you're going to sell at and just cash out and buy a car or a house or anything? What's your number?
I do, and it's based on my different portfolios. So I have, let's just say portfolio A that is investing in certain cryptos that I'm very bullish on very long term. That's probably 20 to 30 years. I don't have a price horizon, I have a time horizon. So they're locked away deep cold storage, they won't be touched. The other stuff is more short to medium term or medium to long term, and that's probably between 5 to 10 years. I don't have a specific price in mind, but I guess what anyone should look at, including myself, is when it reaches a certain value, how much, if you were to sell even a portion of it, say 50%, how much could that impact your everyday life? Could that free yourself of financial dependence? Could that improve the life of your family for 5 years, for 10 years? And I think if it starts hitting that kind of dollars, then that's the time you should start to consider liquidating some.
Amazing. So I love your time horizon. I love your ethos about looking at crypto as a long-term hold. What do we talk to people who are just afraid and they are thinking, hey, this is all fake money, is it a scam? How do they learn more? What do you recommend to people who want to get in, but they're a little bit afraid?
First thing I say is just understand and be okay with how complicated this is. This is extremely complicated. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't think that you should understand this quickly. You shouldn't. I've been in this 2 years and I've spent thousands of hours researching this and I still feel like a noob. Cryptocurrency is the most complicated subject matter you'll probably ever get into in your life. If you want to learn more, you're going to have to spend the time. One thing we did for that is we created a course around about a year to 18 months ago, Cryptocurrency Investment Fundamentals, that just teaches people about the basics of crypto, what exchanges are, what Bitcoin is, what Ethereum is, what Ripple is, how to evaluate the risks when looking at different cryptos, how to put together just a basic portfolio and some resources for them to gain further knowledge. So that's free on our website. If they just go to cryptocurrencyoz.com, that's AUS, cryptocurrencyaus.com. It's completely free. So that's there. It's 4 hours of content, around 60 lectures, and has been very valuable to a lot of people in the past.
Cool. That's amazing. And of course, if you guys want to buy your first crypto, we'd love for you guys to participate on tradecypher.com. Thank you so much, Beau, for all of your time. I'm going to keep tracking these, and offline you can tell me a little bit more about your 10 to 20 year horizons, because I can't even think that far. But thank you so much, and we'll have the links for everyone to the free content soon. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.
Thanks, Emmie. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that interview. I certainly enjoyed doing it. I don't do a whole lot of interviews, so it was good getting the opportunity and being asked some questions about topics that I myself don't really think about talking about, and also topics that I think would have the opportunity to help others as well, maybe give others some kind of perspective on how others are looking at the crypto space in terms of investment. Now guys, if you are interested, our brand new course, The Ultimate Guide for Cryptocurrency Trends in 2019, is now on our website, available to purchase. This course is 4.5 hours of content, is extremely comprehensive, and is a detailed analysis of the trending areas that I believe are starting to become realized in 2019. So what we do is we look at the 2018 bear market, really what happened, and the lessons learned to take away from that. That's extremely important, because I do believe that the cryptocurrency market is cyclical, and I think that these things are going to happen again in the future. So we look at the crypto asset classification and regulations around the world, and which cryptos are essentially becoming the lowest risk in terms of regulations, because we have had some clarifications from countries like the United States and Australia. We look at initial coin offerings, what happened, where they're going in the future. We look at how the infrastructure is in place and ready for another bull run. So things like Coinbase, custody, insurance are starting to come out on exchanges. We really look at the landscape and how the value during the past 12 to 18 months, it has far exceeded what happened in 2017. It's extremely exciting what's happening at a fundamental level. So we look at that. So then we go into security tokens. We look at how the value proposition for security tokens and some very exciting existing platforms that are out there that are poised to exploit the opportunity when it comes around and starts to really ramp up. We then look at tokenized assets. So things like CryptoKitties. We look at other platforms that are facilitating tokenized assets and how some of these could be how some of these are going to offer a really strong value proposition in the months and years to come. We then look at privacy coins, the value propositions and risks. This is really important. So privacy coins, I do like privacy coins, but I do think there are certain risks associated that you need to know about if you're looking at getting into these areas. We look at the breaking trends in crypto gaming and VR, crypto collectibles, DApp platforms and protocols, and advanced investment tools and analytics. So a lot of effort went into this course. I'm extremely excited about it. It's now on the website, so you can come here and you can purchase it. There'll be a link down in the description below. We do take Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some other cryptocurrencies for payment. And look, if you're also interested, if you're new to this channel, then our cryptocurrency investment beginner course is completely free. So you can do that course at no charge. That's around 5 hours of content, around 60 lectures, a ton of value, absolutely free. So guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Give us a like if you liked it. The likes are always really appreciated. And leave a comment, tell me what you thought. And yeah, if I get time, I'll read them and I'll respond. So thanks again for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.